Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the time. Modibedi.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, and appreciating the opportunity to be here and to state to you the journey that I walked with Heiko. Heiko is a CEO of Efficient Group.
I became involved in the project through first of all, a great presentation by Rosie at Tebe Investment Corporation. And secondly, our business, a financial services business, focuses on state expenditure, and one always reads all the negative stuff in the press, the low return on investment on education. And I thought that it would be quite interesting to actually go out there into the school and experience what is going on in the schooling system.
Yeah. I attended an information session in Johannesburg of PFP, and the idea of learning from the corporate world attracted me very much, and unfortunately I could not be placed. But in 2015 we had the boss Berat, and our presenter was, facilitator was Jane Sarani, and Jane Sarani contacted Mauritian that there's a principal who would love to be in the program, and that's how I was actually roped in. And sure. That very first night, actually, when we agreed that I'll do it, I received over 50 emails from Mauritian already. I thought of pulling out. Yeah, then, as it was December, I then met Heiko in January, and the journey began. Ramahlale Primary School is situated in Mamelodi East, in Extension 5, those who know Mamelodi. It's in a very poor area, the community. The unemployment rate is very high, and there's a lot of crime around there. We are blessed with very hardworking teachers, but the resources are very poor. So you can understand the length at which those teachers have to go through to actually achieve what needs to be achieved. The classrooms are in a poor state, the toilets are worse. Many learners are affected by socio-economic factors, and as well as HIV and AIDS. We are a no-fee school, so there's very little that we can do to improve the situation around us. And also we can't hire extra staff or do any renovations. We also had a problem of poor attendance in terms of parental involvement and also general attendance of meetings. We had patrollers at the school, as well as a few police staying at the school, but the crime level still went up. We continued our journey with Heiko after we have met. And we met as the SMT together with Heiko, and we decided what is it that we need to prioritize in the school. The SMT came up with what needs to be prioritized, but we went further to consult with the staff to get their thinking, and a survey was done, and we finally came up with things that needs to be done at the school. That journey was very marvelous, and also we formed committees around those projects that needs to be done at the school, which included reading, learner discipline, vegetable garden, as most of us do in the partnerships, infrastructure, and as we go on, we also establish other things like problems of toilets, IT, and others, and we put those in. What we then did was to get in committees 2 people from Ramahlale and 2 people from Efficient Group, and we formed those committees, and we started to walk that journey where we had meetings and so
on. I think what I did not expect to find out is how similar running a school is to running a business. Similar stakeholders, budgets, management structures. I think the major difference is probably the profit motive. The way people are remunerated with specific reference both to short-term and long-term incentives, and the difference in the way that the school strategy or the schooling system strategy is updated or not, in order to adapt to a fast-changing world compared to how that would work in a business. Because running a business is very similar to running a school, I'm of the opinion that the PFP program is a very valuable program in making a positive contribution to the schooling system, while simultaneously affording business the opportunity to really make a difference. In my opinion, the partnership between Modibedi and myself goes a long way to help address the challenges of the school in a number of ways. My experience has been that through building a relationship with Modibedi, I have established that there are two sides of the story. Yes, there is the negative data on our schooling system that is out there, but there are also hardworking, loyal, and dedicated principals that are leaders, that are there every day, working in a very tough environment, doing the best they can. I therefore carry a more balanced message to the outside world, and in the process have become an ambassador for our school's principals. I take my hat off to the principals in the room. It's a very tough job.
Being a business leader, you have to be very tough, and sometimes I don't listen to Heiko when he speaks on the phone. Because it traumatizes me. So there's a lot of responsibility and accountability, and unlike we in education at the public service level, where you have to follow the process to fire a person, they just do it right and there. So the I there is very prominent, and in most cases, we hide behind the we. We don't take accountability and responsibility. So in business, it's I. And so that's what I have learned, that you need to say I and take responsibility. And if you've got to kick. Right. What I've learned and what I'm taking out of this program particularly is the issue of contracting. It helped us as a school that we were able to contract more, especially with the peer staff. And it's good because they know our expectations of them, and they know what is it that they need to deliver, the measurables, and also as well the products that we expect from them. From Heiko, I've learned a lot, precision, as he's German, and also punctuality. But he also has empathy because he feels for other people, which is very good as being a leader. Engaging people before you judge them is also very important. Sometimes we just say no, he's going to say no, and we don't even start asking. So you need to go there, whether it's difficult or not, ask the question and get the answer.
For me, in 2016, Modibedi and I spent 103 hours on the PE Partners for Possibility program. This includes the scheduled training sessions that Modibedi, I, and all the other participants attended, meetings with Marichen, and also with a number of the stakeholders at the school. In this time, Modibedi and I have built a solid relationship based on trust and respect. I've learned a lot from Modibedi, from the various training sessions, and from participating in the regular community of practice meetings. I believe the program has made a positive contribution to my personal life as well as in my work. The PFP program allows my company and me to make a difference and to have an impact on improving the lives of others.
We spent a lot of time planning in 2016, and therefore we could not finish all our projects, and we're going to continue in 2017. So the partnership, like all the others, continues.
Modibedi, you've got a few of what we did.
Okay. We did leadership with horses, which is a good one, thanks to Mauritian. Both our staff, all our staff members, as well as our learners. Also, Efficient Group donated furniture to the school, so our teachers sit on leather seats. We continue with reading. And next month on the 9th, we're reviving the projects and we continue with them.
Yeah, I've actually got a slide on that. As you've gathered by now, 2016 has been a busy year in our partnership. Through starting and building a business with 4 people, which now employs 300, I've learned that it takes time to build great things. So 1 year is really very short. It'll continue into the foreseeable future. A number of these projects are listed here, and as Modibedi's pointed out, we've already got some that are being implemented right now. And I look forward to another year of working with Ramahlale Primary School. Thank you very much.
Well done, partner.
Thanks.